Hey everyone, welcome back to Know Your Father's Capital. Thanks again for tuning in, subscribing, and being a part of this channel. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to tell you guys what is going on with Bitcoin, why we saw the price dip below 23,000 recently, and what kind of bled into the markets causing all of this change. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to take a quick look at Bitcoin, see what their chart's doing at the time of this recording, as well as I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on what also could be kind of impacting the price of Bitcoin and what we can expect moving forward. So before we get down into it, hit that subscribe button, join the channel. I'd love to have you part of the team, and let's get into it. All right, so let's take a quick look at the crypto bubbles. You can see kind of the overall market is kind of taking a tumble, coming off of some of the bond news, the ongoing macroeconomic factors weighing down the markets, as well as Bitcoin just kind of having this sell-off coming off and kind of impacting the rest of the market. And we can still look to see at that 22,356 level, still sub 23,000. All right, so I cannot reiterate how important it is, especially in my beliefs, to break through that 25,000 psychological barrier if we would like to see some kind of recovery back to the state of crypto to see where things once was. That is crucial, guys. We need to get through 25K. You can see over the past month, although down 6.4%, still at that 24,899 level, just how important it would be just to eventually get through that resistance and bust through into that new 25,000 level, because then we can start talking about the next leg up, okay? And that's when we start getting into 30,000 discussion when we talk about the price of Bitcoin and possibly getting back to some sort of a bull run in just a broader green market. All right, so that's what I have when it comes to the price action involving Bitcoin. That 25,000 level is crucial in my opinion. Okay, so when we talk about what caused this crash, the minutes where Bitcoin fell below 23,000 to that 22.2K level, okay? So this decline came, as you can see on the charts right here in the red, we could see that this decline came and it was correlated with the Silvergate Bank revealing operational challenges, and a lot of people surrounding the banking of crypto basically got out of crypto. They started selling off, all right? And it was just a domino effect across the board. And that is what we see when we have a lot of blood in the water. People are just trying to liquidate their positions before it gets too late. And that is just fear, okay? Because a lot of the chart is impacted by the institutional money such as this. However, the majority of Bitcoin are holders, right? These are people that have been in Bitcoin for the long haul and are still going to be in Bitcoin for the long haul, okay? So, however, correlating to this drop-off, the sharp nature of the crash and the time lapse surrounding it and the overlay with the event with Silvergate Bank, it's too sudden and it's too quick to think that basically the liquidations were directly from the Silvergate Bank operational challenges causing crypto companies to jump ship. Okay, it just seems a little off. All right. However, when we talk about some of these basically trading systems clarifying their thoughts on Twitter, basically both entities have stated that Bitcoin was not a sharp squeeze. However, it was just sharp margin cascade. All right, and it was just basically a spot sale on Binance leading into an area of stacked up long positions. Okay, so basically just a margin call as it relates to this drop off. However, there are two other considerations to look at as Bitcoin withdrew. All right, so we talk about the dump that happened, okay, and it was basically whale activity causing the spot exchanges surrounding Bitcoin, and just the metrics were high for these spot exchanges, and that was basically due to a lot of selling pressure due to the large inflows of Bitcoin, okay? So when we talk about that, you can see kind of the general flowing of crypto into the exchanges that people are going to liquidate their crypto, all right? And that causes more downward pressure, more selling pressure, and on contrarily, if you get withdrawals, that would cause the bullish factor and more of a buying pressure. Okay, and also there is another consideration to account for this sell-off is the miners selling off. Okay, and that is what happened in 2021 during the bull market. Basically, miners can benefit from Bitcoin's rising price rather than liquidate their holdings. But basically, a lot of their positions were already dumped, and that selling pressure was created across the market. But just due to the the miners basically sending their Bitcoin back to exchanges, that volume of Bitcoin being sent to the exchanges could be basically their way of getting ready to make future sales and liquidations. Okay, so this is what is the take-home point of this article, though, is the short-term selling pressure has increased, but it's basically no long-term price action is to be suspected. Okay, so just a short-term liquidation, I think, is the take-home message from all of these articles and all of these statements surrounding this fall off that we have seen. However, when it comes to Bitcoin, seeing the largest dump since July of 2022, and that 5% in 20 minutes, guys, that is something substantial that cannot be taken for granted. And we need to just kind of shed light on what actually happened and what the possible causes are, just so as investors we can be well equipped and better prepared to navigate our trades. So that's what I got for you guys. Not financial advice. Please do your own research with everything financial, including crypto. But thanks again for watching. I hope you guys hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more content on your favorite cryptos along the way.